What day is it? Could you please tell me? What day is it? I'm confused, you see. Is it Sunday? No. Is it Monday? No. Is it Tuesday, Bluesday, Betterware, Tuesday? No. Is it Wednesday? No. Is it Thursday? Shut up. Is it Friday, Saturday, Betterware, Saturday? Maybe it's tomorrow and maybe it's not. Maybe it's yesterday. I just forgot. Maybe it's tomorrow and maybe it's not. Maybe it's yesterday. I just forgot. Hey, what day is it? Could you please tell me? What day is it? What day is it? I'm confused, you say. Oh!
And now from the apocalypse. It's his bunker, it's his rules, it's his game show, and he was cuckoo before Cocoa Puffs. Your host, Devin Pie.
Which came first, the cuckoo or the Cocoa Puffs? Inquiring minds want to know. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to Universal Remote, the online quiz show with production value equal to or greater than 2/3 of network news feeds, live and direct from Network 23, alongside my two fuzzy chemo kitties and co-hosts, Woody and Leslie, Scoring and Pigman, still here for us. My name is Devin Pike. Thank you very much for joining us for our twice-weekly trivial diversion. If it's your first time joining us for Universal Remote, it's incredibly simple to play. All you have to do is to log into your Twitch or YouTube account, then play along by putting your answers into the chat window. That's either on your right if you're on your desktop, or at the bottom on your mobile. The first three people who answer each question correctly get the points. In the first half of the game, that means 30 for first, 20 for second, and 10 for third, and those values double in the second round. Do not enter your answer until after you see it in the chat window. And I know it's tempting because sometimes the chat window you won't see it at the right time. There's a weird lag. Twitch has a different lag than YouTube, and we've fought back and forth with it over and over and over again. So, once you see it in the chat window, and you can type in the answer if you start to actually know it, then hit return once you see the question appear in the chat window. And I'll do my best to get it in there in a timely fashion. It is just me doing this. Tonight we are breaking all the rules, let alone the space-time continuum, by celebrating the now lost ritual of children coast to coast throughout America waking up early by choice on a day where they don't have school. That's Saturday mornings. Going to the cupboard and pouring a bowl of your favorite sugar-laced breakfast treat and sitting way too close to the television set, ruining your eyesight for the rest of your life, and watching cartoons until about noon or so when the TV channels would switch over to Bowling for Dollars or some other adult drivel. I hope that you brought your blankies with you, and I hope that you're snuggy at home playing along with the rest of us. So, pot's right. Let us get along with our first channel of the evening. That, of course, is the animated mullet. See, we here at Universal Remote celebrate the hairstyle that says open season on Cousins. We had a couple of these left over from the Tiger King episode, so we figured we were just going to bring you the animated version of it. I am going to show you some famous animated mullets, and you're going to tell me the guilty skull underneath. Let us get going right about now. Here comes, yep, there it is. Question number 1. Name the person whose mullet this is. There we go. I knew the questions were actually going to hit. All right. Okay. That is question 1. This is question number 2. Thank God for Felissa Rose, who told us we needed music for times like these. That's question 2. And now, our third and final mullet for the evening, we swear. Alright, that concludes our animated mullets for the evening. Let us move along to category channel, if you will. Number 2, that of course is Meow Mix. Ah, the 80s. We were wide-eyed then, more innocent, unaware that Carol Baskin killed her husband. Now, name these famous animated cats. Nope, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Question number 1, not Garfield, but a different orange cat who had a Saturday morning show from 1984 to 1986. Question 2, this Jim Lee property jumped from Wildstorm Comics to animated series in 1984. Nope, you go away. Once again, this Jim Lee property jumped from Wildstorm Comics to animated series in 1994. We have a little bit for the Gen Y folks in the audience. A bit. All right. Third and final point. Oh, that's what's going on. It's showing both of them at the same time. Fine. This Archie Comics band did 16 animated episodes in 1971 and had a live-action film in 2001. Alright, that wraps it for Meow Mix. Moving on. Nope, you go away. I don't need you anymore. We go to our third channel. This is also a visual around kids. This, of course, would be Hot Wheels. Batmobile, Mystery Machine, Fred Flintstones, whatever the hell that thing was. Cars were as vital to animated series as the toy commercials they were based on. I'm going to give you 3 vehicles that had actual names, personalities, and legends. You are going to name the vehicles. Here we go. Question number 1. It only lasted for 16 episodes in 1973, but when you're voiced by the great Mel Blanc, you'll be remembered through time. That is question 1. I said that is question 1. There. Question 2. Hot Wheels debuted in 1968 with an ad blitzkrieg designed to drill into every kid's brain, including a Saturday morning cartoon. The lead character was named Jack Wheeler, and this was his gotta have it car. The one you had to have to complete your collection. What was the name of Jack Wheeler's car? And third and final for the round. To get away from Dick Dastardly and Muttley, and yeah, I suppose, win the Rocky races, sure, whatever. Penelope Pitstop drove this eye-catching makeup model. Once again, to get away from Dick Dastardly and Muttley and win the wacky races, Penelope Pitstop drove this eye-catching makeup model. Some of you are getting close. Not always going to be easy. All right, kids, that is going to wrap it up for our first round of the evening. Get rid of that. Let us then, of course, hit the sounder because it is, of course, snack time. First things first, while we tabulate the scores and before I read the answers, there was a lovely... So when Pigman drops off his intro for each episode, I get a VHS tape. It's in an envelope. Sometimes the envelope's been used before, sometimes it hasn't. The envelope directly goes into a trash bag, into another trash bag, and goes out to the dumpster. But today we had 2 VHS tapes in it, and I was a little curious about this one, so there was a note attached, like wrapped around the tape in twine that said, "Play this, don't be the cowards that ABC was." So I figure I can't argue with that. So let's see what Pigman gave us.
Hey kids, I hope you'll join me this fall on ABC for my all-new animated adventures. You'll get to meet my spider friends. You'll hear all the stories straight from my therapy session and me, Pigman, this fall on ABC, right after Thundar the Barbarian.
I kind of hope that Pigman isn't watching this tonight because Thundar the Barbarian only lasted 1 season and that was over in 1979. Okay, so let's take a look at the answers so far. So in the animated Mullet, you saw the obscured faces and glorious mullets of Nightwing. You saw Meg Griffin from Family Guy, and, of course, Brock Samson. Not technically a Saturday morning cartoon unless you were watching your DVDs of the Venture Brothers, voiced by the always... Now I'm blanking on his name. I was going to say his name. It's Putty. It's Enterprise Rent-A-Car. It's... Oh, God. Somebody, anybody give it to me. No, it's not H. John Benjamin. Nope, it's not. He was the Tick. He was the Tick. Patrick Warburton. Thank you, Mike G. Let's see, who is that? Is that Twitch? Hey, Leslie, give Mike G 10 points because he bailed me out. Let's see. On Meow Mix, Heathcliff was the not Garfield who had a show on Saturday morning from 84 to 86. Wildcats was the Jim Lee comic on Wildstorm that made an animated series in 1994. And, of course, every single person alive knew that Archie spun off the rock band Josie and the Pussycats. 16 episodes, and that was it. That was all Josie and the Pussycats were. And it held our sway all the way through up until the live-action film in 2001. For Hot Wheels, Speed Buggy was the 1973 show where Speed Buggy was voiced by Mel Blanc. Jack Wheeler had the Jack Rabbit Special. That was the car that if you had that, you had Hot Wheels 001. Very first car they produced. And Penelope Pitstop drove the Compact Pussycat. That was actually the name of it. And they said it in every episode. Here comes Penelope Pitstop and her car, the Compact Pussycat. And so that's how it worked. So with that, let us take a look at the scores and an even playing field between YouTube and Twitch. So we take a look at YouTube first, and that means that in third place, Aaron Davidson. Shannon Hatcher in second, and Ken Goach has a total of 90 points going into the halfway break on YouTube. Over on Twitch, you've got Lisa Orozco in third. You have Rob Irvin in second, and leading all players with 160 points over on Twitch. That would be the great Mike G, my dear, dear friend from Central Texas. Half of my t-shirts in my closet have come from him. But hey, Mike, even though you're one of my favorite human beings on the planet, your score right now means nothing. It's not really there. Well, it's really there, but here's where the point values really change, because now we go to round 2 where all the point values double and things get really, really interesting. And we are going to roll this thing along with our first channel of the second round. That is Animated Tinder. Just because you're a cartoon does not mean you don't want to hook up every now and again. So I will read you the Tinder bio, and you are going to tell me the animated character. Let us check out question or the personal ad number 1. I said, here's question 1. You're not going to play it, are you? Fine. There we go. Fierce boss babe in the music biz. Very tech savvy, but also a total girly girl. Never leave home without my earrings. Looking for a guy who can keep up? How about a night of outrageous karaoke? Oops. Because I don't trust it, I'm going to preload this one as well. All right, our second ad reads as follows. Never been much for school or dresses, but I can beat the best of them on a baseball diamond. Maybe a little bossy and a handful, but hey, that's why you've got 2 hands. Do not call me sir. All right, and our third and final ad in Animated Tinder is never much for making a scene, usually let my louder friends take the spotlight. Looking for someone to help take charge and help me come out of my shell. Dominant personalities are a plus. Dominant personalities are a plus. Looking for someone to help take charge and help me come out of my shell. I may have cut that a little because it was a longer ad. So I'm going to add one thing in. And you're free to answer it starting right here. And I'm going to paste this in here again. So the ad is this, but it also... Summer camp is where I started to finally come into my own. That's one piece of it that you do need. So I realized that I cut the ad a little too short. So for that, I apologize. Okay. Moving on from Animated Tinder, let us go to category number 5, or channel 5. I need to actually get my own terminology together. It is the Universal Remote Salute to Frank Welker. Frank Welker has been a voice actor for over 60 years. He is a true master of the craft, and tonight, Universal Remote salutes you, Frank, with your own channel. Aren't you incredibly proud? I am going to show you players 3 characters that Frank provided the voice for each question. To get the points, you need to tell us all 3 pictured in each question to get the points. Are you ready? Good, because here we go. Question 1. Name these 3 characters. All right. That's for question 1. Here is question 2. Name all 3 of these characters. Out of the way, guys. And scorekeepers, if they name them out of order, it is okay. That is question 2. Here is question 3. Give me all 3 of these characters. By the way, Frank Welker, over 400 voice credits across animation, feature film, and video games. 60 years in the business. The man is an absolute gem, and could not be happier to salute him in our first Universal Remote salutes. So, thank you very much, Frank Welker. Continued success. Quit taking all the jobs, because people like me need at least one every now and then. All right, we move on to our final channel of the evening. That, of course, is serial killers. Cereal began as popcorn, served with sugar and cream. Today, cereal is breakfast, lunch, dinner. Just depends on how stoned you are. I'm going to give you the catchphrase. You are going to give me the cereal. The first cereal catchphrase for you to give us is the taste you can see. Once again, it is the taste you can see. That is question 1. Here is question 2. No, it is not colon blow. Cereal number 2. They are ABC-delicious. Nope. Sorry. There we go. They are ABC-delicious. Ken, that is an incredibly good question. Third and final cereal for the evening. The taste adults have grown to love. And kids, that is going to wrap it up for Saturday morning cartoons on a Monday night. It's like Spaghetti Wednesday dinners, or what did Herschel say? It's Spaghetti Tuesday on a Thursday. I don't remember what he said. All right, tell you what. If you can tell me, no, never mind. I thought about it, but I'm not going to. Once again, that's going to wrap it up for all the questions. Thank you very much for playing. Let us take a look at the answers before we delve out who is the smartest person on the internet from round 2. The fierce boss babe in the music biz, very tech savvy, but also a total girly girl, never read home without my earrings. That, of course, is Jem from the holograms. Never been much for school or dresses, but I can beat the best of them on a baseball diamond. Maybe a little bossy and a handful, but hey, that's why you've got 2 hands. That, of course, was Peppermint Patty. And this threw a lot of people, and it's my fault. So I'm going to apologize to everyone involved, because never much for making a scene, looking for somebody to take charge and help me come out of my shell. That was Marcy. We were trying to be clever, and we thought we'd put Marcy right next to Peppermint Patty, and it spooked all of you. So for that, I apologize. The Universal Remote salute to Frank Welker. For question 1, I'm actually going to put these back up here so everybody sees all of Frank's amazing work. This was Santa's Little Helper, Snowball 2, and Nibbler. Then you had Fred Jones, Dino Mutt, or Wonder Dog, would have accepted either one, and of course, Ruby Roo. See, you thought that was Casey Kasem, but no, Casey Kasem was Shaggy, not Scooby. And then third was Megatron, Slimer, and Soundwave. Your 3 cereals, the taste you can see was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Alphabets were A, B, C, Delicious, and the taste adults have grown to love. They're great! It's Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. So, with all of those in, let us take a look at the scores. Oh, please God, don't let there be any ties, because that's always fun. No ties. So, over on YouTube, Jackie Leaf is in 3rd, Ken Goach is in 2nd, and Shannon Hatcher leads all YouTube players with 300 points. Hey, Shannon, well done. That ain't going to cut it tonight, because over on Twitch, 3rd place, Jen Wilcox. 2nd place, the Iron Man, Rob Irvin. And 1st place, with a whopping 400 points, coming to you from Twitch land, that, of course, is the Spork himself, Mike Guerrero. Mike G, leader from poll to poll. You, sir, are the smartest person on the internet. On behalf of everybody at Universal Remote, whether that is Leslie or Woody clearing out the scores, making sure everything is taken care of, it is, of course, Pigman, it is Shelby and Clay writing the questions, and our guest writers as well. Thank you very much for playing along. My name is Devin Pike. We will see you again on Thursday with not a special show. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be Wise of All the Rum, Always Gone. Make sure you throw a note to your Witcher, or your Bitcher in this case. Donate to the North Texas Food Bank, ntfb.org. $1 feeds 3. 3 meals you can actually help get done for $1. It's amazing. Make it happen. Thank you very much. On behalf of Joe's Tavern, we'll see you soon.